Chosen one, this Thursday is not random. It is divinely scheduled, spiritually charged, and cosmically aligned with your destiny. This is not just another date on a calendar. It is an appointment written into the scrolls of heaven. God has whispered into the timeline, and the echo of that whisper reaches you now. You are being summoned to awareness because something magnificent has been set in motion. The heavens have shifted gears on your behalf. The divine orchestra has begun to play the melody of manifestation, and the rhythm of this Thursday is in perfect sync with the vibration of your faith. This isn't luck, it's law, divine law responding to your persistence, patience, and purity of intention. This Thursday carries the weight of fulfillment, the fragrance of breakthrough, and the essence of heaven's endorsement. You are not walking alone into this day. You are being accompanied by angels of completion, favor, and restoration. God supports you, not abstractly, but actively. Every detail of this Thursday is a sacred confirmation that what was promised is now positioned for release. In the unseen realm, this Thursday glows with spiritual electricity. It has been highlighted, circled, and appointed by divine intelligence. While the world moves through ordinary hours, heaven has designated this moment as extraordinary. Thursdays in the physical may appear as just another midweek mark, but in the divine timeline, it's a corridor of elevation, a passage through which destinies are rewritten. The spirit realm operates outside the limitations of clocks, and yet this Thursday is set apart as a junction between what was and what is to come. The angels have already moved into position. The energy has already thickened, and your name is being spoken in realms you haven't entered yet. You may have felt a pull lately, an inner knowing that something is different. That stirring is not your imagination. It's your spirit awakening to a heavenly orchestration. This Thursday is a divine stage where hidden blessings will finally step into the light. Chosen one, I invite you now to seal your alignment. Comment your warmest wishes below and type 777 to complete the spiritual circuit. The number 777 signifies divine closure, the end of one cycle and readiness for the next. It's not superstition, it's sacred symbolism. When you type that number, you're not just engaging digitally, you are transmitting faith into the frequency of creation. You are saying, I am ready, I am aligned. I receive every click, like, and share becomes a ripple of spiritual participation, a modern altar of digital devotion where faith becomes motion. Hit that subscribe and like button, not just for content, but as a declaration. I am in divine agreement. Your engagement is a prayer in motion. Your faith and energy signal that heaven responds to instantly. Your faith has been recorded, archived, and multiplied in heaven's ledger. Every tear shed in silence, every whispered prayer, every moment you chose to believe, despite absence, all of it has accumulated interest. You didn't wait in vain, you were investing. And now, the withdrawal has been scheduled for Thursday. The heavenly treasury is ready for release. This isn't coincidence, it's divine precision. Heaven does not operate on delay, it functions on readiness. Your spirit's endurance has finally matched the timing of heaven's generosity. You didn't miss it, you matured into it. This Thursday is your divine payout day, where invisible faith becomes visible fulfillment. What once looked like silence from heaven was simply sacred preparation for this exact hour. God's timing is flawless, and this Thursday will prove that every moment of endurance was worth it. This Thursday is not just the turning of a page, it's the opening of a sealed chapter. Thursdays hold the vibration of expansion, prosperity, and divine reward. It's not the start of striving, it's the beginning of divine favor in motion. The doors that once mocked your knocking are now swinging open not by human permission, but by heavenly decree. You have endured storms designed not to break you, but to prepare you for the altitude of this moment. The favor awaiting you this Thursday cannot be blocked by people or circumstance, because it is authored by God Himself. Your patience was your passport, your faith was your flight. And now, this Thursday is your arrival gate into divine territory where favor flows freely and endlessly. Every struggle you endured, every loss that stretched your heart, every silence that forced your surrender, all of it formed the invisible architecture of your destiny. You were building without knowing it. You were contributing to a divine fund that is now mature and ready for release. Thursday is the cashing out of every invisible deposit you made through endurance and trust. This is not random reward. This is divine return. The invisible blueprint is turning visible. What you couldn't explain before will suddenly make sense. The pattern emerges, the dots connect, and the architecture of your purpose becomes undeniable. You may not wake up to fireworks, but something sacred will stir beneath the surface. This Thursday, heaven's shifts may look subtle. A sudden calm, a deep breath, an unexpected peace that overrides chaos. Don't dismiss these small movements. They are divine indicators. The extraordinary often disguises itself as the ordinary to test perception. The coincidences will stack too perfectly, the timing too divine to ignore. You'll find yourself at the right place, the right time, with the right people, and your soul will know. This is it. Heaven communicates in synchronicity, not spectacle. Watch for the whisper, not the thunder. While others sleepwalk through another Thursday, your spirit will be awake, alert, and aware. Divine support rarely shouts. It whispers through nudges, glances, and messages that arrive precisely when needed. You may overhear a sentence, see a number sequence, or feel an inner warmth at the perfect moment. That's not chance. That's confirmation. This Thursday, your intuition becomes the interpreter of heaven. Pay attention to your inner compass. It is being divinely recalibrated. Revelation will rise where routine used to live. Chosen one, your delay was never denial. It was divine refinement. You are being forged into someone who could carry the weight of answered prayer. Thursday is not an invitation to hustle. It's a call to receive. God is not rewarding effort. He's releasing what readiness has earned. You are entering a season where grace replaces grind and stillness becomes your strategy. You don't have to chase anymore. You magnetize what's meant for you simply by standing in alignment. Understand this. God is not deciding your future this Thursday. He's revealing it. The decree was already made. Thursday is simply the unveiling. The verdict is in your favor, and now manifestation follows revelation. The light of divine confirmation will illuminate what was hidden, and you'll see why certain delays and detours were necessary. This is not creation. This is revelation. The divine curtain being pulled back to show what's always been yours. Support will arrive in undeniable form. A message, a call, an opportunity you didn't chase. Emails appear. Conversations shift. The peace in your heart becomes proof that heaven is moving. The evidence may seem mundane to outsiders, but you'll know it's miraculous. God is forwarding what used to be forced. The flow replaces the fight. This Thursday marks the alignment between your internal growth and external environment. You once felt too big for for the spaces you occupied because your spirit was expanding beyond your surroundings. Now the outside is catching up to the inside. People, places, and opportunities will begin to mirror your elevated energy. You no longer need to shrink to fit in. The world will stretch to accommodate your vibration. Elevation is not about height, it's about depth. The deep knowing that you are where you're meant to be. You no longer chase validation because you walk in confirmation. Everything begins to cooperate. Timing, people, energy, because you have finally synced your rhythm with divine timing. Awareness becomes your wings. Consciousness becomes your crown. This Thursday is not for everyone. It's for the marked ones. You have been refined through sacred fire. You carry light recognizable only to heaven. Not all will understand your favor because not all are meant to access it. You are chosen, seen, and spiritually insured. The protection over this Thursday is divine. Walk with confidence, but with humility. Heaven has reserved this moment for you. You no longer need to explain your path, your peace, or your prosperity. The fruit will speak. The atmosphere will testify. Your very presence will silence critics and calm chaos. God's favor needs no defense. It's self-evident. The energy around you will handle what your words no longer need to justify. Everything you gave, your love, service, patience, faith, is coming back multiplied. The energy you released in surrender is returning with interest. Divine reciprocity is at work. The universe isn't repaying debt, it's fulfilling design. You'll feel it like waves of warmth. Confirmation that the cycle of giving and receiving is finally complete. You'll notice silence around you, fewer distractions, quieter days, not as isolation, but insulation. This sacred quiet is your shield. In this stillness, divine downloads will drop into your awareness. You are not being ignored, you are being incubated. Let the silence speak. It's the sound of heaven at work. Your power now flows through surrender, not struggle. You've learned that fighting drains, but flowing sustains. Old burdens dissolve under new light. The transformation is not cosmetic, it's cellular. You no longer chase change, you embody evolution. Thursday will feel lighter because your spirit has released resistance. You are now the sign you once prayed for. The peace that anchors you is proof of maturity. You don't need outward validation because inner knowing has replaced external confirmation. You live in flow, not force. In knowing, not seeking. You have become the message you once waited to hear. This Thursday isn't a return to the past, it's a return to destiny. Heaven has recalibrated your path. The missed moments, lost years, and broken timelines are being restructured for acceleration. You'll walk through doors that once rejected you. This time, not as a guest, but as the owner. You can finally exhale. The striving ends. This Thursday marks the beginning of rest-driven results. The energy of divine confirmation will move through you. Warmth, peace, holy goosebumps. The solitude you once feared now feels sacred. You're not isolated, you're consecrated. You'll notice a change in how people respond. The same environment will treat you differently because your frequency has changed. Resistance transforms into reverence. Conversations will flow with ease. Your mere presence carries proof that you are supported. Tears may fall, not from pain, but from release. You've reached the end of waiting. Thursday symbolizes closure and commencement. Don't rush, rest. The calm you feel is not apathy, it's assurance. The divine has taken over what your hands can release. This Thursday will unfold with precision. Perfect timing, divinely arranged meetings, words that arrive just when you need them, all evidence of God's fingerprints. Nothing will be random. Every detail will hum with purpose. Heaven operates in choreography, not chaos. You have evolved. You no longer live in constant need of signs because peace has become your proof. You don't chase confirmation, you are confirmation. The faith that once wavered now stands firm. You are a living testament to divine trust. The tables have turned. What resisted you now assists you. The forces that opposed your rise are now instruments of your recognition. You are not entering favor, you are favor personified. Heaven's reversal has turned the narrative in your direction. Pay attention to your sensations. Warmth, tingles, waves of calm. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Your body recognizes divine truth faster than your mind. The release you feel is heaven's energy aligning through your vessel. This Thursday will reflect your internal mastery. The world will mirror your peace. Conversations, opportunities, and outcomes will align effortlessly. The universe bends toward coherence, and you are its example. This is the harmony of heaven meeting earth through you. You will see divine fingerprints everywhere, in timing, in words, in stillness. Life will flow without strain. Old cycles will collapse. New dimensions will open. Declare it aloud. This Thursday is sacred, orchestrated, irreversible. The divine has already moved, and your spirit knows it. Chosen one, let this truth echo in your soul. God supports you. Not yesterday, not someday, now. You have transitioned from hoping to knowing, from striving to receiving. This Thursday is your evidence, your revelation, your divine signature moment. The heavens have finalized your unfolding. Walk boldly into it, rest in it, receive it. This Thursday will be extraordinary because you are extraordinary, and heaven is finally unveiling what it has long been preparing. You are seen, you are supported. You are the living proof that divine timing is always perfect.